Hello, hello, everyone who might be watching or not, and welcome back. Welcome back to another round of World of Warcraft. Today we're going to continue on the main campaign after finishing Ashkahat. We are now in the War Within campaign, and last time we summoned the Stormrooks back. And today I think we're gonna check out some other troops that are preparing to go to war with the Nerubians. There's some herb gathering. Well, there's a little rather short detour. There's so many things here. Reached 100 in herbalism. That's good. Gonna make a short detour to this place. See if the Dalaran sewer turtle is back. Oh, there's a quest here.
Too far away.
Communication initiated.
Have our thanks for everything you did on the Isle of Dawn. Council Ward Merrick's ordered the restoration of this elevator unit to further support our allies and ensure we are not fully cut off again. Use it to quickly travel back and forth to the Ringing Deeps.
We will continue speaking.
Oh, that's cool. We unlocked a new teleporter to the Ringing Deeps. Probably this one here. That's cool. Here's the turtle back. Nope, still not back. One here in the pond, maybe? Nope.
Another Alliance lackey here to polish Tyrallian's armor.
Greetings, Outlander.
We can end the war between Alliance and Horde, but we can't really end the hate. Someone save me from all this bickering. Alliance this, Horde that. I've never encountered anything like it in my thousands of years, even amongst the Oathsworn and Unbound. If they committed half the energy they expended on posturing towards training, our task would be complete by now. See what help you can offer my people. They need real mentorship if we are able to if we are to be ready for the next Nerubian offensive.
Heed the call of the unknown.
Is this what we are to rely on to help us defeat Xal'atath? The Unbound define themselves by their desertion, and the Oathsworn, for being made of stone, are pretty soft. City life hasn't done them any favors. We've got a lot of work to do. Get down there and give these Earthen a taste of what it's like to face a real threat. Try not to knock any offline, but a maiming here or there would send a strong message to the rest.
Die well. I am ready to serve.
While some of these recruits struggle with discipline, most have a strong work ethic. They only need training and the equipment to make the most of it. Earthen weaponsmiths and armorers have been working around the clock to equip this fledgling army, but we could use some help getting the new armaments into the hands of these trainees.
Pay attention, Orc. Watch one of the Alliance's best at work. Oh, will they also talk the enemy to death?
Elgon has enough of this. Well, let's see how we can train these Earthen. Why don't you mind your own business? Let's spar. You will see that you need practice. Yeah. Correct yourself. Get this one an axe. To fight with this one. I got to say crossbows. Have the crossbows. Yeah. Click on the right pile. And another crossbow. And crossbow again. There for once. Hammer and shield, sword. Axe sounds good. Axe infantry, go. And another axe. Crossbow. And we're finished here.
I do not have a target. I require a target.
Aren't really many undisciplined Earthen, which is good for the army but bad for the quest. That means I have to search for them. Instead of just being able to beat up some recruits.
I need to target something first. I cannot attack that. I require a target.
And that's it. Time to hand in the quest.
Meddling titans. Do the Alliance and Horde always bicker like this?
Now they're starting to look like a real army. We'll continue with the training, but I believe you have more important matters to attend to.
Remember your obligations.
You let the fire down there and we will continue to fan the flames. Go now, secure in knowing. Go now, secure in knowledge. Last try. Go now, secure in knowing you have helped set these Earthen on the path to glory. The Nerubians won't know what hit them.
May your enemies grovel before you.
You've already done us a great service here, Shadowban. We will carry on by the example you have set. You should return to Dar Otstan and see these new Storm Riders you've recruited. They will undoubtedly benefit from the same diligence you have shown here. And you can get away from these two and their posturing. I envy you, Shadowban.
You would do well to remember what you've witnessed here, Orc. Oh, I won't soon forget.
Go, champion. Spare yourself.
I'm gonna be free from these two bickering.
You're back. And Kurdran is here with the Wildhammers now too.
Good to have you back. Did all go well with the ground forces? We are just about ready to start flight training here.
Fly high, strike true.
Kurdran Wildhammer has come to train the new Storm Riders in aerial maneuvers. Thrall says his clan rides griffins, much like the Storm Riders ride Stormrooks, so he should be of great help to us. Unfortunately, a few of our new recruits seem to have wandered off with their Stormrooks. I wanted them to have a chance to bond, but it's time to come home. Would you mind rounding them up? Thrall and I are putting together something special for these rookies' lessons.
Unfortunately, a few of our new recruits have wandered off with their rooks. I wanted them to have a chance to bond, but it's probably time to round them up. I would have asked Olberig, but he has wandered off too.
Babbling book. Interesting. The quest enemy. There should be a quest for that.
Magical city traveling the world. Just think of all the places it saw before it fell here. Conversation in
Let's think of all the places we could see and explore. The sky truly is the limit. You're needed back at Daostan.
Apologies. We seem to both enjoy exploring. Let's go, Traumer.
Hey, Fumo. How are you doing today?
That it better be a fiddler with a ready drink. We fly to protect Dornegal.
I'm really quite absorbed in the moment just now. Whatever this is, can't it wait? You need back at Daostan.
Mission terminated. It seems our absence has been felt, Fawa. Best not to keep our admirers waiting any longer.
Fine, just finished taking a shower. Ah, so you're nice and squeaky clean now.
That appears to be the last of them, for now. But we should stay vigilant, Vatar. Are you in need of a storm?
Together we now stand guard against all threats from ground, sea and sky. You need it back in Darstan.
Skies? Yes, of course. The mission must always come first. Up, boy! Let's fly!
I'm out of range.
I'm sorry, Lucilla. We cannot wait for this Ulberig any longer. It'd take a hand's worth of these hill dwarves.
Right then, good on you for rounding everyone up. We're looking to start formal flight training, and we wouldn't want any stragglers now, would we? I'm eager to see what we Stormrooks and the Earthen can do. Now that all of our recruits are present, it's high time we took to the air. See what I did there? High time? No? Right then, we'll be putting these rookies through their paces. Starting with the basics of aerial maneuvering. At speed, we'll do our best to simulate the kind of precision flying we might expect below ground. After that, we'll open see what these rooks can really do. Thrall and Lucilla have something special cooking.
Just like we practiced, Lucilla. The storm is your ally.
Ulberig, where are you? We need you. Initiating!
Well done. The storm has granted the rooks its strength.
Right then, let's get these birds in the air and see what they can do.
Outlander, please take Shroudbendry up. I'd like to stay in case Ulberig returns.
Ooh, we're gonna also be a storm guard. Shroudbendry looks ready to launch herself into the air. Follow my lead, Shroudbendry.
Let's start by swinging out over the ruins of Dalaran. May it remind you that what goes up can sometimes come back down.
I wish I could have seen it whole. Such a wonder, such a loss.
We'll do a circuit of the bay. The water ought to make for a softer landing, just in case one of you takes a dive.
Yes, but then we would be wet. Think of our clothing, man.
Fly as low as you can. Imagine a cave roof full of stalactites over your head.
Let's not talk about caves. My former directive was mining. I've had enough stalactites, thanks.
Lucilla sure gave your rooks some head. Whew, they don't seem to be tiring at all.
Vawa and I would like a rest cycle after this, just the same.
You're doing great for a bunch of rookies. I think we can move on to lesson 2. But first, let's buzz the ground troops down on the beach and give old Toralian a scare. Set her down easy. We're just getting warmed up.
The Council of Three have
There you have it. Raw recruits made of stone soaring on the backs of birds made of lightning. Prove that old Gudrun can teach anything to fly. But we are not done yet.
a wee bit stuffy in here, isn't it?
I would like to see Gudrun trying to teach my mammoth to fly. That would be fun. Don't I think I had noticed those rooks split in lightning? Sure beats tossing hammers, but it won't mean nothing if the Storm Riders can't hit what they are fighting. Let's test the aim. We got some gnomish contraptions here that'll project easy targets for practice. Take Shroudbendre back out there and show them how it's done.
Take Shroudbender back out there and blast some targets!
But how?
Urge your rook upward. They discharge as they gain altitude. This would make for quite the show. Anyone fancy putting together an aerial act? Only if it's an act of war.
Not bad. But not bad is nearly good enough.
You process that this is a new directive for us, right?
You think the Nerubians care? Looks like you can handle hitting stationary targets. Let's see how you do with a moving one.
I think we're really gonna have an aerial battle with the Nerubians. This is gonna be cool.
Now that was some fine shooting. The Council of Three Hammers requires me presence.
Oh, that's the stuff. Did a real number on those projectors. But what we really need is a moving target. These recruits seem to be up for a challenge. Let's find them something with a little bite. I saw a poor giant just offshore being pestered by a swarm of flying devils. Let's see if these rooks can shoot the wings of them and provide some relief. You and Shroudbendre are setting a good example for the rest. Keep it up.
Right then, let's hunt those beasties.
Oh, skywriting glyph.
Lads, lasses, we are thousands of years old.
It is not age that matters, but fear.
And Kurzrun has more experience than all of those other Earthens together. At least these new Storm Riders.
Done, everyone. I think it's time we gave your storm rooks a breather. Champion, I think I saw the old Storm Rider Ulberig while I was flying by the meadery. Ye might check on him while I take the flock home to roost.
Oh, there's another quest here. Probably for this dungeon.
Freely. No directive needed.
Mergers and acquisitions. When the Nerubians launched their attack on my meadery, they left a burned out husk. Aelgon promised to rebuild it, but I got impatient and accepted the venture company's offers to help with its restructuring. Now it's clear they had their own agenda. Blasted goblins have taken over and they're driving the place into the ground. They've ramped up production to unsafe levels, pushing the cinder bees and our equipment to the limits. Please help fix this, Shadowbun. Goldie Baronbottom. Dad brewing or Luckian with the bees.
Follow no directives but your own.
That's a dungeon quest. Guy riding glyph. Lee herb. More sparkly herb.
I came to see where Baelgrim fell. Didn't expect to find the ones responsible. What do you want?
Training went well, did it? I'm sorry I wasn't there for it. It was something I had to do.
May the path you forge be your own.
Please excuse my absence. It was never my intention to turn my back on the Storm Riders, then or now. But I needed to come here and pay my respects to Baelgrim. Unfortunately, these blasted Nerubians are still lingering. I think they are searching for something, but I don't know what. Whatever their reasons, I cannot abide them lurking where Baelgrim fell.
Fly high, strike true. How often did we have the same argument about our Stormrooks, Baelgrim? And how often did that blasted Titan machine wipe away the memory of it?
I must get closer. I need to target something first. I do not have a target. Too far away.
And one more to go. This is a gift. Baelgrim may be gone, but his Stormrook seems ready to carry on his fight. It's been a long time since I've felt such a connection, such purpose. I don't intend to turn my back a second time.
Honor the Titans.
Merrick's and
Don't wait up for them.
Merrick's and Aelgon will be expecting an update. On my way here I heard that they are all heading to the Proscenium to commit to the war officially. You should go and brief them on the readiness of the Storm Riders. I'd like a moment with Sarene here. But we'll be along soon, and we'll be bringing Baelgrim's spirit with us.
May the path you forge. I see now. We were both right, Baelgrim. Stormrooks can be free, but choose to serve. Would you fly with me? Thank you,
Zarine. We will honor Baelgrim together.
We must take extreme methods to stop the kobolds plundering Morning Rise. Use explosives to collapse their tunnels.
No, I don't want to. I wanted to get that herb. I don't want to do a world quest.
Oathsworn, unbound. It is time for us to come together as one. Conversation in
Time has come. We Earthen are ready to commit ourselves to this fight. That is, of course, if the Storm Riders are ready.
conversation. So, we are in agreement?
Yes, we must assist our new allies. And to do that, we must renounce the edicts forever.
It is fitting, then, that we do so here, where it all began, where the edicts were written. Who would like to do the honors? I, the Council Ward of Dornagal, declare that we are all unbound.
Seems like that wasn't such a good idea.
I bid you welcome.
Titans, what have they done?
Very well.
So, the Titans sent their ancient machines against the disobedient children. Would our creators have us protect the Coreway at the expense of all else? At the expense of Azeroth herself? Are we meant to preside over a road untraveled, leading to the world's dead heart? No. Today we are all unbound, and we will fight for our freedom. For Azeroth. Colossal Titan Construct. This ancient Titan machine of war has risen from the depths of the ocean and to eradicate the disobedient Earthen of Dawn.
I have work to do.
I will go ahead and see if I can slow it down. Outlander, take Shroudbendry. She trusts you. And I trust you to keep the Storm Riders safe from the Titan's machines.
Let's go!
Anyone else concerned we're out of our depth here?
Remember your training, Catilda.
That won't be hard considering how recent it was.
Yeah, it was pretty recent.
Size of that thing. Aren't you supposed to be the stalwart one? Now I'm nervous.
Oh, 247 million life points, that's quite a bit.
Room in these skies for one more.
Olberig is back, and she has a war.
Zorain and I are ready to finish what Balin started.
Task complete. We did it.
And in style, too. We have made the Isle safe. Good work, Storm Riders. Take a victory lap and let our people know their shores are safe again.
Can't really imagine that's the only giant Titan machine the Titans left behind, in case the Earthen revolt against their rule.
Danger lurks.
It was a trial by fire, but you've proven that the Earthen of the Isle of Dawn are ready for the war to come. Where once there was discord, there's now unity of purpose. They are no longer oath-sworn or unbound, they are united, just as we should be, against the darkness.
It seems the Storm Riders have proven themselves once more. As have you, champion.
The widow Arachne sent word via one of those weave rats here of hers. She has a lead that may be relevant to our cause. It has invited us to investigate. All the training in the world is useless without knowledge of our enemy. My own reconnaissance efforts in Ashkahed were met with mixed results. As you may recall, I admit I am not keen on venturing down there again so soon. Fortunately, reinforcements have arrived with a capable spy master. Unfortunately, she is... well, you'll see.
May your aim never fall.
Who's the spy master? Ah, Lillian Voss.
The Weaver has a lead that may be relevant to our cause. I would follow it myself, but
You're busy, I get it. Just stay out of my way. Champion, meet me at the Weaver's lair.
Do you have an... I see Zorain has returned. Does he bring our new Stormward with him?
No. Our new Stormward has been right here all along. Lufcella has done what Baelgrim and I failed to do for thousands of years. She's brought the Stormrooks to Wing as equal partners, with compassion and understanding.
Quite so. But will she accept the burden of becoming Stormward, Lufcella?
If it means keeping the Stormrooks and their riders safe, then yes, without hesitation.
Yes, we have our new Stormward. Let's go to Ashkahed again and see what the Widow Arachne has to tell us. Oops. Wrong corner. Is that an undead? Or what is that? That's an undead. Oh, Steel Vein. Didn't expect him standing here. Let's get that quest back there real quick. Oh, I have to find the entrance to a cave, it seems. Maybe it is here somewhere. Yeah, it is.
You have questions.
I'm expecting a shipment of silk. That it hasn't arrived worries me. Most silk in Ashkahet comes from the finest veils to the strongest war silk comes from Rakahad. It makes the place a convenient nexus of information. One of my agents smuggles military secret woven into the silk itself. Recently, she has reported a power struggle emerging in Rakahad. Even more recently, she has reported nothing at all. Meet with her and ensure no more delays.
Were you followed?
This is your backup? Interesting. A little weave rat told me you arrived.
Below, thank you for making the trip back down to my humble lair. A deep chuckle rumbles out from Widower Ragnai. We have got grand plans in store for you, certainly, certainly.
Keep in touch. Come back again, little morsel.
The severed threads is ready for you and your allies. You will be a lit torch to Ansurex's webs. The general, the vizier, and myself, the weaver, each have different methods of combating our foes, different benefits of aiding our accomplices. You may prefer to prioritize one, or perhaps to dabble with all three instead. Meet with our representatives and inform yourself on our varying practices. Then you may forge your first pact. Don't worry, little morsel, no choice is ever permanent. Weekly severed thread pacts, granting access to world quests, rumors, treasures, and unique abilities.
Oh, I'll remember you.
We have all agreed that my lair here is to be the center of Severed Threads operations.
Our threads will cross again.
As I was telling your surely little spy master, your solely little spy master, I expect this to be a mutually beneficial undertaking. We shall both walk out of it with the information we need.
Follow your thread, morsel.
I have eyes in every crevice of the city, save for one that has eluded me. The transformatory is the grounds of Ansurek's most precious minions and treasured pets. This is where the ascension process was developed. I've only gotten my claws on it recently, thanks to dear Hiteki. Much of it remains uncomfortably shrouded. A more lax-on approach is in order. Place shade casters to collect intel from my scouts. Then meet Hiteki and your own spy master was in this discreet corner of the district.
The transformatory was a blind spot for me, until Yuteki breached it and achieved ascension. Mistress, you flatter me. Scout for troubling movement in the area, then rendezvous and prepare to infiltrate.
Alright, time to go back into the big city. Or not quite going back into the city. Blood Tower. Have to get up higher. There.
out? I've heard nothing of this. Make no mistake, this is preparation for war, and none thought to inform me. This bodes ill indeed.
Smuggling is common enough in the city, but from the maddening deep, unusual and concerning. I need to know where they're taking that bile, why, and for whom.
It's not good if they bring up back black blood from there. Can't be a good sign.
You see that? Nothing. Decidedly odd for the city of threats. The freshly ascended are usually flitting about the Umbral Bazaar. Where have they gone?
This is all not really looking so good.
They made it. Color me impressed.
Don't get too comfortable. We've got a long mission ahead of us. My blade stays sharp.
I don't like the sound of those reports. Looks like whatever they are cooking is coming to a head. Right in time for us to walk in. Don't worry, I'll let you know if we get in too deep.
Do not linger.
I've identified 3 sites of interest to investigate. Stockpile on the east side of the complex, warehouse in the center, and lastly, that big storehouse with Royal Sureki flags outside it. We'll rendezvous there. There's less chance of discovery if we move separately through the area. You may be hidden from most Nerubians, but their sanded will sniff you out. Chuck some of these anger pheromones at them if you get heat. It'll distract them. Stay sharp, stay quiet.
Guard up.
How do these aggression pheromones work? They are experimental. Any true-born Nerubian who catches a whiff of them will become incandescently angry and feel compelled to attack. You can see the utility in warfare, but also the potential for friendly fire. I'm not surprised they never saw widespread use. They fall off a rickshaw, of course. Lucky for us,
We protect you.
As much as I adore skulking in the shadows, the juiciest intel is going to be inside the laboratory of the Grand Splicer. Of course, you'll need the proper pheromones once you're in, but we can take care of that with a little biological forgery. The Nerubian loyalists here are surely on the invite list. 6 of their secretions should be enough to disguise the 3 of us.
If those ascended guards get close, hit them with one of these vials. It'll provide a distraction.
They don't look tough. I'm sure you'll be fine. Enjoy slinking around. I'll be walking right in.
So we're gonna check this thing here out. Riding glyph. The Shadecaster is worn down by time, but by the looks of it, no one has been here for many years. You see faint glow from within. It might still be operational. I, Neferis, Queen of Ashkahet, must unspool my deepest thoughts. 3 times now, King Anubarak has demanded our empire intervene in matters to the north. The last diplomat he sent was webbed and dragged to the darkest reaches of my kingdom. Ashkahed is strong, its people stronger still. We could perhaps turn the tide of battle were I to give the order to intervene. Yet I cannot. I will not lose a single soul to that frozen tundra far from our webs. This army of the dead has passed over Ashkahed. We are far too remote, beneath their notice. Sending my people to war would bring a fate worse than death to us. I will not answer his demands. I know Anubarak asked for this war. He can finish it alone. That's interesting. Anubarak was a Nerubian king who started a war with the Lich King in Northrend.
I'm out of breath.
A waxy blob.
I must get closer.
Anubarak can be fought in... Not that one. Ajol Nerub. Here we have Anubarak. He fought against the Lich King, lost and became an undead Nerubian. Was there a quest here just now?
Where were you assigned?
Why, hello there, little white elf. You seem like you might be able to assist me. You see, my dear mate Amithax fell onto a sharp dagger. Her body was taken to Pillarnest Sash, just below where we stand. Sash is used to dispose of all sorts of bodies that we never speak of again. Unfortunately, I have need to speak of Amithax because she had the key to my new High Hollows burrow on her when she died. Dreadful timing, really. Could you go and fetch it? Do beware of the spiders. I need my key.
I will be watching.
You're not the first I have sent on this quest, but you seem more competent. Hurry back with my key.
Ugh. Black blood. Don't touch that stuff. I'm not surprised we found some here, but I don't like that they're moving it around.
Doesn't work on them.
I require a target.
Oh, this is Nice big chest here. Just have to find the entrance. I have the feeling I shouldn't step on these webs. Yeah. Okay, maybe like this. Pretty sure that wasn't the way to go, but did it anyway. They should have gone here and here. Maybe over here, and then not step into this.
Transformatory and still dripping with ichor. They're shipping these ascended to the front before they've got their wits about them.
Are they using the black blood to create Ascended? That's a big one.
Changes the situation. I don't like the look of that huge thing.
It's an added bit of intrigue, that's for sure. Who is keeping it bound, and why?
I'm first gonna gather these loyalist secretions. Oops. There's another one I can kill.
I'm out of range.
Like there's a guard just watching what I'm doing here. Want to do that?
I do not have a target.
Well, at least I got one. There are two more.
I require a target. I do not have a target.
That's it.
Don't panic, it's just me.
If you saw me... No, you didn't. Found in the pheromone glands of only the most trusted Thriki acolytes.
May your thread
Finally, I was waiting for when we'd stumble upon the real intrigue.
we protect you.
What is it you ask?
We came down here to figure out what these Nerubians were up to. I don't think I like the answer.
There is much to be done.
Got a new adjective. Figure out what Ansarek's plans are for this thing. Hey there, Lancy. How are you doing today? We'll find our answers inside the laboratory of the Grand Splicer. I'd bet my blades on it. I scouted a maintenance hatch on the roof that you can grapple up to. Hiteki brewed up some weird concoction that they claim will get us the proper clearance once inside. Yuck. Meet you in there.
Keep your guard up.
One spritz of this, and no one will question that you belong in the transformatory. Look what the weave brought.
I'm doing good too.
We're in. Now let's get what we came for and get out before we're caught.
My dear Lillian, where's the fun in that?
Oh yeah, this is definitely showcasing the Black Empire. The giant eye tentacle thingy here is definitely an old god. We see Faceless here, also Nerubians. So this probably depicts the old times when the Nerubians were part of the Black Empire.
This is a dangerously unstable formulation. Intriguing.
Wonder if that's what they've been feeding the monstrosity outside.
Our experiments are not for overcrawler eyes.
This experiment dates back to Neferis's reign? Ansarek's been stewing on this a long time.
Never who?
Our dear departed queen. I wonder if the Weaver knew about this.
I think this is gonna get interesting. Ah, cutscene time.
Slender is the strand that guides our destiny.
Ooh, I actually wanted to show you this sometime.
Sacrifice.
This pretty much depicts the time
Our kingdom of Ash-Kahet.
when
No one understood this
the old queen was still alive and
sacrifice.
the pact with the Harbinger happened.
I saw this when the Black Empire came to conscript us for their last stand at Nylofa. My mother refused them.
For this treachery, your line will sever itself. This kingdom will wither with the waning of your worth.
Her strength defined us that day. And in that moment, we felt destined for greatness. But in the years that followed, our greatness was tarnished. Look at them out there. Wretched, starving.
I am not immune to our people's suffering. I believe better days will come.
Not if you keep failing to seize the moment. What was the point of you freeing our future, only to leave us buried in the past?
You comprehend so little. There is much for you to learn before you can be queen.
Mother! Mother!
Ansarek? Are you seeing this?
You have heard my voice in your dreams, Great Queen.
The Harbinger.
Yes, of the empire that was. But the old gods are dead. The empire lies in ashes, and a shadow has fallen on your kingdom. But the blood of the old gods can make your people powerful again. Your reign could last for eternity. All you have to do is take my hand.
Your words are tempting, but the cost is too great. I would never risk my kingdom for such power.
Mother, who are you talking to?
Oh, ghosts, dearest. As always, they are my ready counsel.
I'm not sorry for what I said. I only want our people to be great once more.
Greatness is fleeting. What we must do now is endure. Your time will come, child, but only when you are ready. What have you done?
You're not the only one seeing ghosts, Mother.
How sad to have a queen so wise, and yet so ignorant to the call of destiny.
Her name is Zalatath. You had your chance, Mother. With this power, Ashkahet is unbound. We will rise. We will conquer. And together, we will finally claim our destiny.
Long live Queen Ansarek.
That thing is Nephirus?
We meet again.
We go to her now.
As you could see, Zalatav really planned for the future, not only trying to approach the current queen, but also corrupting the next in line already, to make it easier to take over the entire empire. And it seems this giant creature here could be the old queen, yeah, ascended Queen Neferes. That wasn't what I expected to find out. Lillian clears her throat. Family drama aside, whatever the old queen used to be, she'll be a big problem for us when she inevitably shows up on the battlefield.
There is much to be done.
Look what the weave brought.
And Surek, that worm, that witless, gutless little... Hiteki growls under their breath, struggling to maintain their composure. This is what's become of Neferes. We must free her. She is still our queen. My mistress will know what to do. When the Weaver discovers that what they've all done, there will not be a crevice deep enough to escape her wrath.
We should be careful. We don't know what that thing can do.
That thing is my queen. I will not leave her chained. Bring me whatever bile they have lying around. I'll melt her chains myself if I have to.
I don't think it's a good idea to unchain this giant monster.
What are you doing? You're going to get us all killed.
I know exactly what I'm doing.
Might have been the queen in the past, but it doesn't really feel like she remembers that. Usually I like surprises, but this is a bit much. This doesn't seem like a good idea.
Let's hold strong. Who's going to stop me? You? Ha! We meet again.
Please, let's just think about this.
Not now. Don't panic, it's just...
I won't sit by while you let that thing loose.
That is Corvan. We meet again. Stay back!
Of course she has to appear.
Your ascension is complete.
Oh, damn it.
She seized your techie's mind without even blinking. If she can do that to one ascended.
We probably need to fight against Yitiki now.
Still in one piece? Good. This is far from over. What is it you...
Remember when I said I'd let you know when we're in over our heads? This is it.
Do not linger.
We lost Yitiki. We can't worry about how of it later. Right now we need to worry about taking them down before they make things worse. Lillian snorts. I guess we came down here to find out what Zalatev had up her sleeve. I wish we'd minded our own business. Itekis not themselves.
Much to be done. Yuteki is not themselves. We need to do something. You stop them. I've got your back.
Alright, let's do this.
You are a worm!
Too far away.
Too late!
I need to target something first.
Easy there, Agent. Let's get them away from prying eyes. Figure out our next move. My blade stays sharp.
We're out of the public eye for a moment. Getting Yuteki back to the Weaver is my priority. Yours is dealing with the weapons.
In all the excitement, I nearly forgot we had a weapons convoy to deal with. Keep your guard up.
So much for keeping this operation quiet. At least now that our cover's blown, we can really mess things up. They're hauling weapons across the South Bridge. If we turn those weapons against them, they'll have to resupply the whole army. That'll buy us time at least. I've identified 6 weak spots across the convoy. Rig up bombs to all 6, then get out of there and watch the firework.
There is much to be done.
We don't have the firepower to dismantle the whole manufacturing operation, but what we do have is 2 leftover vials of anger pheromones. Let's make them count. There's a siege marshal and a quartermaster overseeing the preparations and giving everyone orders. Logistics types, but they still pack a punch. That's where those pheromones come in. Hit them with a vial and their own armies will turn against them. Take out both and we watch the operation crumble.
Keep your guard up. Those bombs should give me enough cover to drag Yuteki out of here. Meet me back at the Weaver's lair. We'll figure out what to do with them.
Let's place some bombs.
I require a target.
Let's see how this will work.
Traitors! The Queen will hear about this! Our plan.
Time to see it all go up in flames. Only a burning enemy spider is a good enemy spider.
I live my life in the shadows.
Not only is the convoy in shambles, but we were able to slip away in the chaos. There's one thing you're good at, it's making noise. Think quiet? We can work on it.
Do not linger.
It's only a delay, not a hard stop, but it's still a big one. It'll give the folks up top more time to prepare.
There is much to be done.
Could hear the explosions from here. That'll buy us some time. Maybe I'd even be relieved if this had gone less poorly. Iteki is secured in the back, where they can't overhear anything. That was Zalatav did. It hasn't worn off yet. The Weaver has people looking into it, but the outlook is grim. Ilaria's going to want a status report. Good luck.
I told her about Yuteki and the convoy. You can tell her about everything we found inside the lab. Good luck.
You're always leaving the bad parts to me.
I've been expecting you.
From the weave of your discoveries in the transformatory.
My queen lives? No. As you described it, she is but a shell of herself. It would have been better if they just killed her.
You're wrong.
Am I? One monster has sympathy for another.
True death is the end of the story. Anything before that is workable. Let's go, champion. We've got a report to give topside.
Well, as an undead, Lillian Voss is not really wrong with only the true death stopping you. Or only the true death being the end of things. See, oh, we thought some good stuff here. Here. Ah, that's... from the two work orders we did yesterday.
Report, boss. What's down there?
Nothing good.
They're hauling it up to Hallowfall. And you won't like this. Those ascended Nerubians. Zalatath can stick her fingers right into their minds. They put up a hell of a fight.
A tactic she uses all too often. We'll have to account for that when we face her again. Thank you, boss. Don't assume victory.
The end of the day, we delayed their advance and got some good actionable intel that everyone up here can work towards. Was it worth it? Time will tell.
Find the path to victory.
Whoosh. Part 3 unlocked. That's good.
You have found me.
High Speaker Brinth has sent an urgent missive for you, Shadowban. She's eager to assist in the coming war effort, and is investigating a mysterious signal in the Deep Forge Golem Works, a defunct golem manufacturing facility in the Ringing Deeps. Can you meet her there and provide your expertise?
No war golems would help even the odds against the Nerubians. Help Brinth secure them, champion.
Aye aye, boss. Also a good chance to you to do this quest. The World Soul Weekly quest. Okay, that brought me somewhere I didn't want to go. But we can handle that.
No ask where I got it. I find more stuff for you.
Got a big task for you, yes? Fetch things all waxy. Bring 'em quick, yeah? Much to trade for good finds. Get snuffling, friend. Stonehead's got a clunker busted and all. Needs a fixing, yeah? You got to tinkering. Help mend up that machine. Good trade for a job well done, yes? Off you go, friend.
You need? I got. Someone pick.
Oh, Ruby Rose, thanks for the follow. And welcome to my stream. I hope you have a lot of fun here.
You need? I got.
Yankee shivers as you approach. Ah!
Bring back.
Oh, Janky not normally turn down new candle, but you sure?
I find more stuff for you.
Guess we have a black blood candle now. It's cool, it got an eye like from the old gods. Interesting.
No ask where I got it.
Helpful. Kobolds thank you. Earthen thank you. The assembly thanks you. I read that before, I think. Always the same message for that.
We've got another incursion, and we need some defenders. I know you're good at this. Perfect timing. I'd like you to meet a friend of mine.
Shadowban, thank you for coming so quickly. I could use your help once again.
I will ensure your name is
Tracked down a distress signal that led me to this little maintenance machine. A curious find, but the real treasure is the defunct war golem facility to the southeast. If we can start producing war golems again, we'll be able to contribute to the war effort. Unfortunately, it's been overrun by a goblin salvage group, and we'll need to investigate and assess if the facility is functional. Fortunately, I have a plan, and it involves our little friend here. Why don't you introduce yourself?
ZZ-0147 is the last maintenance machine of the Deep Forge Golem Works. Say hello, ZZ.
ZZ-0147 blurts a series of beeps in ascending pitch and tips their form slightly as if in greeting. Vocalize a series of sounds in an attempt to mimic her greeting. ZZ-0147 emits a confused beep.
The machines must be preserved.
Now that introductions are out of the way, let's sneak our way into this facility.
May the deeps continue.
ZZ-0147 should be able to make its way in there without drawing too much attention. But be careful, these goblins are hungry for raw materials. If they spot our bot, they won't show it mercy.
May your cause hold true.
We'll need you to go into the golem works and take a look for us. Now it's getting interesting. Being a little robot. Let's sneak in here. See what nice stuff we can find. Perhaps? Yeah, I can.
That thing is huge. Our work's cut out for us. The facility is unpowered, but that war golem in the corner looks intact. We might be able to reactivate it if we can get some time in there uninterrupted.
We learned a lot on WoW with this Cyrus stream week. I'm happy to hear that, Fumo. That's what I intended to convey. This is the reason I also did these history lessons all the time.
From Shadowvale. The site's mostly automated. It was abandoned centuries ago.
You're also going to learn a lot more about World of Warcraft when I start doing the old stuff.
You have my focus.
So we are contending with a lack of power, materials, and a dangerous amount of goblins. If I had pores like an outlander, they'd be excreting moisture right about now. Is that proper terminology? I've seen your skin weep moisture before. Remarkable.
Return if you have more queries.
Only someone made of stone would find sweating remarkable. Getting this factory up and running will be a challenge, but I think we'll figure out something. Let's head back to Gundagas and consult with a friend of ours. This mine will be a big help to us here.
Back to work.
That friend is probably gonna be Dagran. Try that one here first. Can I do that? After this one I can enter. Speaker Cool does at your service. The machines talk to us all, but I make them sing. If something breaks, Cooldas will fix it. There's no gear too large nor cock too small that I can't restore it to working order. It's a shame there's only one of me. That being said, I'm quite busy these days. Let's go do some maintenance. Defense Speaker Cooldas while he completes maintenance on the Awakening machine. Higher waves reward greater treasure. Every 5th wave upgrades the Awakened cache. Now this is gonna be something interesting. Let's see how far we can take this. The Halls of Awakening. She's certainly dragging her feet after her slumber these past few eons. Let's give her a tune-up, shall we? These ancient machines have a mind of their own and don't always react to our rituals in ways that are pleasant. Things might get a little hot in here. I'm ready to continue. See what kind of enemies we will fight here. It's pretty easy. I'm sure that will change. Activated my trap.
I must get closer. I require a target. I need to target something first.
However, Fumo, next week I will play a bit less World of Warcraft. We'll play some Satisfactory next week since the 1.0 update finally drops on the 10th. I think that will be quite interesting. We'll have a trap set up there.
I'm out of range.
Oh, these die immediately if I interrupt the spell. That's good to know.
I need to target something first. I'm out of range.
Now we got something big here.
Too far away.
Hope you brought
But it's good, looking good so far. Already did half of what we need to do.
I'm out of range. I do not have a target. I require a target.
Ooh, that healed him. That's good.
I must get closer.
Interrupt that one.
I must get closer. I do not have a target. I need to target something first. Too far away.
Continues like this, it's looking pretty good.
I do not have a target. I'm out of range.
One little bot got through my defenses.
Target something first.
Let's get this done right. Watch my back while I commune with the machine.
And the last 5 waves. Ooh, there's 2 melee bots here. That's quite good.
I must get closer.
Just try to save that because he's full of health. Okay, we need to get care of this here.
Too far away.
Try not to die.
Hope you brought tools.
I require a target.
And only a few more waves to go. Quickly disrupt that one.
I do not have a target. I'm out of range. I require a target.
Yeah, I think we're gonna do this. 2 more waves to go. Nothing too crazy happens.
Too far away.
Got 3 mad packs for Kuldas here. Full health.
I cannot attack that target.
Ah, we got this. Sure of it. Not much, but it's honest work. Interesting name for this achievement. Let's open up all these chests then. Got Spark of Omens. Oh, I think I need 1 more of those to finish a quest. Earthen digging fork. Herbalism knowledge. Nice. And we can hand in this as well. Ah, all fixed up, shiny and smooth. Here's your shiny bit. Good work done. Now let's swap some goods, yes? Weekly cache containing materials for upgrading gear, gold and more. The first 2 weekly caches you earn each week contain a piece of adventurer gear. The first 4 weekly caches you earn each week contain a restored coffer key. That's nice. I needed that restored coffer key for another quest. That really helps me out.
I have some ideas. Let's get started.
It's Dagran.
I speak for the machines.
Are you ready to put our heads together and come up with a plan?
Task resumed.
We have our work cut out for us, Shadowbun, but I think with Dagran's help we can break this down and tackle it piece by piece. Why don't you take us through what we've learned so far? Go over the plan with Brynth and Dagran.
Are you ready for a summary of what we know? Time for a quick sit rep. Directive.
So there's a war golem left intact. If it reactivated, it could deal with that goblin in the big mech.
We'll need to get the waterworks operational to power the golem works. Unfortunately, some isolated kobolds are scavenging there. Keep an eye out. We can't build war golems without materials from Shadowvane. Zizi's arc welder should be able to repair the facility's equipment.
We need to secure the waterworks and get the Shadowvane excavation site up and running before we head back to the factory. Let's get to work.
Task resumed.
Getting the waterworks up and running is our first objective. Nothing else we do matters if we can't get power to the facility. Meet up with Dagran and ZZ0147 once you get there. And try to keep them on the sidelines. I don't want to explain to Moira that her son was injured, or worse, under my care.
May the deeps continue.
Zizi and I will meet you at the waterworks, champion. I want to see everything.
Ooh, why did we get the mail from Thaumaturg Vashrin? Don't really remember having to do anything with him. We discovered this curious item in one of our vaults and it apparently belongs to you. But there's no item. Weird. Very weird. Let's get this sparkly herb here. Then it's time to meet up with Dagran. Get that war golem running. Or rather, get the waterworks running.
We've got another incursion, and we need some defenders.
War Titan tech, I wasn't built to last forever. But it sure came close. I know we can fix this.
Give me something to figure out.
Place is a mess. I think Zizi and I will stay up here where it's dry.
Sorry.
Overly enthusiastic kobolds, angry elementals and a broken down power plant. This place is in shambles. Do you spot those large wheels on each side? They should be moving, but they are not. We'll need to get those moving again if we want this place to come back to life.
Nothing a little hard work can't fix. We make a good team. You and me and Zizi.
ZZ0147 twitches back and forth, sensor scanning unceasingly. They seem afraid of this area, if they are even capable of feeling fear. Maybe clearing out some of the elements will set them at ease. Good thing I didn't even try to do this world quest before, because I'm not gonna do that now.
I'm out of range. I must get closer.
I don't need to take care of these kobolds yet. They are annoying me.
I do not have a target. I need to target something first.
I should call my spear to me. That's a big one.
I require a target.
Barkley herb.
The hydraulic system is located in an obstruction within the plant. It's in the main drain. You'll have to enter the dam and manually remove the obstruction. Be careful. I suspect you won't be the only one in there.
I need to target something first. I require a target. Too far away.
I still need some more elementals.
I do not have a target.
And that's it. I only need to take care of these mineral deficits for the main or for the world quest here. Now I know what these things are good for after destroying some yesterday. Yeah, some more mineral deposits. Only missing 4. There's another one here. And another one. Oh, the mineral elemental also counted as a mineral deposit. Interesting.
I need to target something first.
Why did you have to appear now? I don't need you anymore. Or rather, yes, I did need him.
Efficiency and bravery are a powerful combination.
Oh, this is a delve. We have to enter. Which means that we can also finish this quest here, because this is a bountiful delve and we have the coffer key. This is nice. Was running amok with no clear solution. There must be a process to resolve this. Notice, the waterworks have become unstable. Request aid in addressing issues.
Make it quick. Busy.
Might be a solution for this malfunction. Kobolds have desecrated the waterworks and kidnapped several workers. I ask that you save our workers and defeat the kobolds. The gears must grind again. Assignment confirmed. Make sure to retrieve this device to guard yourself against the poisons ahead.
Careful! Totem's power will drain whenever you take a step.
I think I was in this delve before.
I must get closer.
If I remember correctly.
Fantastic!
Here we are about to have an ad break, but I'm just gonna continue killing enemies, so that isn't really a problem.
I need to target something first.
working a bit rough. Take a wee rest.
Oh, we might be poisoned, but we're getting that totem here. So no problem at all.
I require a target. Too far away. I need to target something first.
Did that cobalt there explode?
Smell that? It's treasure. I know it. We're close.
I do not have a target. I need to target something first.
Nice fight!
Ooh, Reno Jackson. As always, take care of the healer first. Because the healer is annoying.
I cannot attack that.
Nice fight!
I require a target.
And we can do some delve fishing here. Ah, that's good. Also, FOMO did learning so much about WoW make you want to play it yourself. You try, yes. Would be cool. If you need help, you always have this bunny.
I need to target something first. I must get closer.
Here's your take of the spoils! That device keeps us safe from the
Okay, we should take that device up here. Stand here for a while.
I do not have a target. I require a target. I need to target something first.
Also, if you're really unsure about it, you could always try out the free version first, Fumo.
I do not have a target. I need to target something first.
You're looking a bit rough. Take a wee rest.
I do not have a target. I'm out of range. I require a target.
And we are about to finish this up. Yeah, I remember Wax Face, we fought that one before.
They'll never be using that.
And that's it.
You're looking a bit rough. Take a wee rest.
Kinda cool that if you want to try the game, it's free until a certain point. Yeah, that is pretty cool. It hasn't been like that always, but at some point they did create a free version. And they are also upgrading it, like I think it released in Legion, and then you were able to do everything up to Cataclysm. And every time a new expansion drops, there's also a new expansion that is on the free version of World of Warcraft. It does have some drawbacks. I think you can't join guilds, and you can't you don't have a friend list. I think, or at least you can't add any friends. You can't trade with others, and maybe don't not even use the auction house. But it's a very good thing to learn about the game and see if you like it or not. Because you get to experience the starting parts of it. Could just look it up real quick. Here we have it. That's website in very big moment. You can just download it and play it till level 20. Can experience multiple classes and races. And you don't have social features. That means you can't join a guild, you can't join a... or you can't have friends on your friends list, can't add anyone and can't be added. I think you can do group stuff and go into dungeons. And since Dragonflight is named here, I think you could see, or at least go into the areas of all expansions except Dragonflight and War Within. content. Let's see. What content is available in the free trial? The free trial includes all playable content in World of Warcraft through level 20. Any dungeons or quests able to be completed by a level 20 character are available to free trial players. After your initial adventure through Exile's Reach, characters on the new account will be directed to Dragonflight content. So I think you can really do anything except Dragonflight. Which means you can do quite a lot even if you are restricted to level 20. So you can try out all of these areas. Shadowlands, maybe. I would say so from how I read that. And since there's a scaling system for each area, you can enter them even with level 20. That's not really a problem. So you can really get a feel for everything in World of Warcraft, pretty much. And that's quite a lot for a free trial version, I would say. See what we got here.
That's more like it.
Golden Seeker Relic. When Bran uses gathering tools, there's a 20% chance to unearth a powerful artifact that grants your party a powerful boon. Homebrewed Blink Vial teleports you 6 yards or until reaching an obstacle in a random direction. Let's see where I go with this. I teleported to the right, but a bit diagonal back. Cultivator's Plant Puncher. And we can open this one. Radiant Echo. Obtained from a bountiful coffer in a bountiful delve. Bring to a whirlpool memory to experience the radiant memories of Azeroth. In your hand you hold a small Azerite sphere. Its light is steady and bright, but the sound it emits is plaintive and longing. It tugs at you, ever so slightly. And this one. Ball. Bit more critical strike. And the waterworks are restored.
Back in action. With my brains and your brawn, we're bringing this ancient facility back to life. Keep your eyes open.
Ooh-wee, look at it go. just a fraction of Azeroth's power, harnessed for its protection.
Make sure to take notes.
Thanks, I'm sure Zizi appreciates it. When we are done here, you can find them at the Shadow Vein extraction site.
Oh, are you headed out?
Send Zizi ahead to the Shadow Vein extraction site. From what they transmitted back, it looks like the area swarming with rock worms and covered in this discharge. I gave them an upgrade while we were waiting for you. I don't know how effective it'll be in battle, but the result should be shocking for anyone that tries to threaten them.
I sent Zizi to check on the equipment in Shadow Vein. I'll join you after I finish some maintenance work here.
Zizi beeps in recognition and excitement. It seems like they are ready to get underway. Zizi is ready to help you get the Shadow Vein site up and running again.
Based on Zizi's initial findings, it looks like none of the crushers are receiving power. Check the nearby power substation and see if something's amiss. Power isn't reaching the main delivery conduit. Look around in the substation. You may need to reroute the power piping nearby.
And let's see what we can do here.
With these pipes in tatters, the water can't reach the boilers. If those valves are opened in the correct sequence, they should reroute the water to the working line.
Let's see if we can find out the right sequence. Work? No. Let's see if it works now.
Power is on, spreading to machines and buildings all over the facility. Let's deal with those seized crushers next. Zizi's arc emitter should be able to help with those crushers.
I thought I was far enough away.
I do not have a target. I need to target something first. I require a target. I need to target something first.
Here's easy. Zizi whistles in relief. It seems they were not happy with the subpar maintenance standards here. Zizi's internals begin to hum softly as their projector reaches the appropriate operating temperature.
You'll see a large cave at the north edge of the site. The final array of crushers is in there. Look for a master switch that controls them.
That? Just a pickaxe. Oh, that's a big worm. Kinda has a dragon face. I'll be able to tame that. Couldn't try it out.
Well done, Outlander. We're back up and running. Now it's time for a
Is he calling me an outlander? Zizi looks ready to head back to the Deep Forge Golem Works. Zizi is ready to head back to the Deep Forge Golem Works. First I'm gonna get these 2 sparkly herbs.
Our miners still have problems in the rumbling wastes. Clear out those garden and recover what you can. What is your query?
Good, you're here. I hope you're ready, Shadowbun.
Conversation.
We're back and we are ready. You and ZZ0147 head in and cause some mayhem. Blow stuff and make a mess that will draw them out of the manufacturing bay. I'll use the commotion to sneak inside. Join me when you're able and we should have a chance at reactivating the facility and driving them out. We don't need to defeat them. Defeating the Dark Fuse leader supervising this operation should break their resolve. The Dark Fuse lackeys will clear out when the coin stops flowing.
Turn if you have more queries.
Let's cause some mayhem here. There's the mayhem happening. Okay, somehow nothing happened. Ah, now it exploded. That took far longer than I expected at first. Overworked cook. Can only be one barbecue master around. Maybe it needs a moment longer. Just gonna cause some mayhem here.
I do not have a target.
pen.
I'm out of range. I need to target something first.
I'll show you what happens when you disturb my drinking time.
I do not have a target.
We're gonna just wait until this explodes. At least that was the plan.
I require a target. Too far away.
ZZ only needs a bit of more work. And this thing should explode. And hopefully.
I must get closer.
And that's it. This quest was kinda annoying.
I'm out of range. I do not have a target.
Well, they hidden. Ah, they are in here.
Conversation initiated.
I'll try to get this power station up and running. Be warned that we may attract some trouble once they see what we're up to.
May your cogs.
I must get closer.
Probably not a good idea to stand in the burning beam of death. Ooh. He didn't defeat me. That scene is lying.
Guess what? We did. Now, ZZ. Facility reactivated. core golems are active and back in production.
Pack it up, team. I know when we're beaten.
I attend to the archive.
It was touch and go there for a bit, but if anyone could see the victory out of this, I knew it would be you. Please return to the emissary in Donegal and communicate our victory. Go with my thanks and with the knowledge that the machine speakers are indebted to you again.
Back to work.
Please take word of our victory to Alaria and Donegal. I'm sure our allies will be pleased to hear what we can provide for the war effort.
I will ensure your name is in the archive.
Take the quick way back. And then hand in some other quests as well.
The answers are here. I can feel it.
That was quite the haul. Up for a little more fun. Now we get a new mount.
Keep your eyes on the horizon.
But we didn't.
The truth is out there.
Okay, we get it after this. What a haul. I was able to give a bit of what we found to Dagran, so he could finish off one of his projects. He should be here any minute. I can't hold back. Surprise! It's a gift to help you get around.
Don't do anything I wouldn't do.
What does Dagran have to show us?
Travel safe.
Dagran! Bring in the ship you've been working on!
I'm still fabricating the more intricate parts, but it'll fly soon enough.
Ooh, we're getting a flying ship.
Leave the ship outside. Best you be off on your other business.
Ran away.
Loads of forgotten knowledge are within us.
You'll be able to use this machine to move around Kazalga. We'll let you know when we have more parts for it. Now that we've got that out of the way, we get some delves to explore.
Don't do anything I wouldn't do.
I've got a flying machine. Pretty cool.
You'll find me wherever the action is.
We've got plenty to do in delves. We'll have to get stronger if we're going to tackle everything that's in there.
The truth is out there.
I'm feeling stronger already.
Travel safe.
Yes.
Yeah, we managed to level up Bran real quick to level 10.
We cannot hide from evil.
Wonderful. I know our Earthen allies appreciate your aid.
All the peoples of Kazalgar are coming together more than ever because of you.
Ooh, another coffer key. And some nice leg armor. There's something down here. It's not in here.
The coreway must be protected.
Ah, Shadowban, what is the progress of your search for another fractured spark of omens?
The Titans will
Excellent. If you acquire more fractured sparks, you can combine them yourself, use in your own crafting efforts.
return if you wish to speak again.
What amazing news, Shadowban. The war golems awaken and march against our enemies once again, just like in times past. Your contribution to the cause of the machine speakers and to all of the Earthen will not be forgotten.
We need to match the raw strength of Ansarex's ascended monstrosities. War golems give us a way to do that. Well done.
Dalatev's army has been capable of striking at us for a while now. So what caused her to choose this moment? Something is wrong here. She waited for us to build an army in response, and then attacks openly. We are playing into her hands. Report to the Arathi General. I'll head to the battlefield directly.
No.
Champion, Ranger General, the Harbinger has struck at the Aegis Wall.
She has made the first move. What is she planning?
The last chapter for this campaign. Let's see it through.
Ground units, forward! Airships, open fire! I want to see every ballista loaded and fired within a minute!
This land was not what we expected.
Good, you're here. I'll keep it brief.
We lose so many to the darkness.
The Harbinger thinks she can catch us off guard, but she's a fool if she expects to win this fight. The Algari offensive stands at your back, Shadowban. Spare no enemy.
We are surrounded by dangers.
Our forces may be able to hold their own, but seeing you in the fray may help their spirits. Take this war horn, let it ring out and fill our foes with terror. Once you're done rallying our troops, make your way to your commanders.
The day of darkness changed everything.
Let's get down there. Oh, my bears isn't here. Come on, Alice. I need your services.
Too far away. I need to target something first. It is not ready.
Oh, I'm a bit closer to death than what I'm comfortable with. Ooh, that's a big one. Did I rally them already? Might be the last enemy I need. Your Horde and Alliance make a formidable army. I don't think there's much we could have done without them.
Champion, this way. We must continue.
You've arrived just in time. While we've yet to locate Zalatath, we've received reports from deeper in the field of certain Nerubians giving orders. It won't buy us too much, but every action is critical. Take them out, hopefully that will allow us some breathing room. Speak with Anduin after you're done. He and Viarafigol went after Aleria.
We all have our costs. I'm out of range.
Don't have a pet here. It'll be sad that Calphalas repays even for the oldest of deaths. Blood Knights, charge for Arathor for the light.
I do not have a target.
Can't let these Stormrise put the Wildhammer clan to shame for Azeroth. Are you gonna do something, Daneth Trollbane? Looks like these are just standing around here this time. Leaving all the work to me.
I need to target something first.
We need to reach Illyria, quickly! I will help anyone in need.
Oh good, you made it.
I do what I can.
Something is very wrong. As the battle continues, each side has become more aggressive. Laria seems to know something. She ran off at one point during the battle. We've given chase, but I cannot leave these soldiers to die. She's just ahead. We can reconvene with her together.
Together, we will be victorious.
We are about to have an ad break, so I won't start this scenario because starting this scenario means we are gonna go into an instant area where the story happens, and that's most of the time happening quite fast paced. So I will wait through the ad break for now and then continue afterwards. So I'm gonna use this time to do a little dehydration break. See you all soon again. And we are back again, right when the ad is ending. Not that I planned it like that. Well, let's start into the scenario now.
Inspire others to do better.
Oh hey lady! Didn't expect to see you here. Yeah, Fumo's here. He's my mod after all.
The black blood. It's all around us. Turalian, I have to go.
What? The battle is about to turn.
We've played right into Zalatat's hands. But I know where she is. And I'm going to stop her.
I'm coming with you.
I know you would. But your place is here. I need you to trust me.
We'll be right with her.
Come back to me.
I always do.
Yeah, I know that you don't usually watch live streams. And you're actually the first one to ever react to that window. That's the chat cover.
In my heart there is fire. A beacon in the dark.
Zalatath is here. I can sense her. We need to hurry.
But first we must find a way to light our path.
So that was your first thought. Interesting.
I do not have a target.
Violence charges the air around you and feeds into me.
I require a target. I will see through the shadow.
So your brain was like, ooh, a box. I did think that someone would react to that earlier. Really, you were the first one.
We'll cover you, Farron.
I'm out
Focus
of
on the
range.
brazier.
I require a target. I do not have a target. I need to target something first.
What brought you into my stream today, lady?
target. I require a target.
So you're just wandering around the internet. Sounds like you're a bit bored.
I need to target something first. I require a target. The darkness saps my strength. There. We should be able to purify that flame.
Debating on making another attempt at Architect.
I need to target something first.
I've seen you play that a few times in the past days. What's the game about? Creating your own park?
I do not have a target. The priory has a light well in the middle of the courtyard. No doubt it has been tainted.
Here we're restoring some hope here in the proximity of a flame. 5% hope has to be enough. Roller Coaster Tycoon, but not old as fuck. Failed every time. I see. Does sound interesting. I've played Roller Coaster Tycoon a few times. Mostly to create roller coasters that are a bit deadly.
Even the light burns with your rage as you carry candles into a
I need to target something first.
It is not rage, but hope that guides the way. Dawn is ever on the hope. To me!
The courtyard is clear.
I do not have a target.
In-game is hard, you keep going broke. It's multiplayer too. Oh. I see. Is it getting easier in multiplayer?
To the priory.
Darkness calls.
Wait, what is that?
All that remains of Queen Nephris.
I must get closer. I require a target.
Of course you were playing with motive. Was motive making it more difficult, actually? Oh yeah, that's Neferset, the old queen of the Nerubians. This is gonna get interesting.
I'm out of range.
Something's wrong. She's fighting against her will.
I cannot attack that target.
Salatath is just ahead. After me.
Go! I'll hold the line.
Okay, I thought there would happen more.
I will be the shield that guards the way.
You know, Illyria, you mortals are the most wrathful creatures in existence. I've watched you break worlds, overthrow gods. Even the realm of death couldn't hold you. Your hunger for violence is insatiable. You lured us here, unleashed us upon the Nerubians, all to fuel the Black Blood's power. My power. This stops now. Your determination delights me. But I have risen from the ashes of countless empires. I have survived ordeals you cannot comprehend. You cannot kill me. I'm not aiming at you.
Ooh, this is getting interesting.
No. I heard your voice. This can't be.
You did well. I knew you would stop her.
Stay with me, Khadgar. Don't let go.
Holy shit. So Khadgar is now alive and Anduin has his light back. That's some development. And yeah, I was thinking we just got Khadgar back to see him die again. That would also have been some development. Yeah, cause you were building with a plan of 2 people managing rides and prize costs and stuff. It just made more stuff for you to manage alone. I see. Yeah, that does sound like it would make things much more difficult.
Danger lurks.
Edgar will need immediate help. We will have time for celebrations later.
Stay alert.
Battle is over, and I suppose it's time we lick our wounds. Head back to Donegal, champion. I'll be right there as soon as Khadgar is healthy enough to withstand travel.
Know your target. Fortune smiles on us today. The battle is won, and in victory, we've had a dear friend return to us. Traces of Xalatath's presence linger in the air. In time, she will strike again. But for now, I believe we've all earned some respite.
Our strength is in unity.
It's crazy that Khadgar is still alive. I really thought he would have died. Ooh, and Nephase is still alive as well. See our old queen in such a state. Your discretion and civility in this situation is a boon. We will take her back to Ashkahet and see if any of her former life is retained in her. If not, then we'll deal with it ourselves. Ask about Neferes' condition.
It would have been easy for you to end Queen Neferes' life to secure victory. And yet you spared her. Words cannot capture my gratitude. I will escort my queen home and bring word of your deeds to my conspirators. Return to the surface for now, and know that you will forevermore have allies in Ashkahet.
Be cool if we actually managed to get Queen back to her old self.
The edicts must
Report what happened in Hallowfall.
And so the battle is won. Champion, all of Kaz Algar owes you a tremendous debt. When you first arrived on our shores, we were fractured and divided. But you showed us the path to becoming whole again.
You reignited our drive for purpose, and to define the parameters of our own existence.
We see now that traditions can change and evolve, and even be broken, if necessary.
The Orathi no longer cower in darkness. We bring the light in our hearts wherever we go.
This council stands stronger than ever before, with new friends and allies by our side. And we have you to thank for it.
All bowing to me.
It's not junk, it's treasure.
Expressing gratitude, please accept this as a reward for all your hard work. And same again. All candle. All candle, small price. And say 100 gold for a small candle is a small price.
There is honor in service.
Our battle has been hard fought, but there's still much to come.
It feels good to know we made a difference here.
Okay, there's much we unlocked just now.
Hear the radiant song echoing in my heart. Why did it lead us here? Was it solely to confront Zalatath? Or is there something larger at play? I'm no stranger to feeling like a greater calling awaits. But this is different. Somehow. I just hope that we prove ready to answer it.
Okay, why did I get 2 new mounts? Lightstone Ramoleth. Okay, this is for the achievement Allied Races Earthen. And that other one, Azure Cloud. Heavenly Azure Cloud Serpent. Oh, okay, I get So the thing that happened, we finished this one, The War Within, by finishing the main campaign now, which finished this achievement and unlocks the Earthen Race, which we'll check out in a moment. And by unlocking this achievement, I got a mount, and that one mount brought me to 300 mounts total that is usable by a single character, which then unlocked the next mount. Now I need 350 mounts for the Biting Frost Shard core. Interesting. Okay, let's hear what Anduin has to say, and then we're going to the embassy in Stormwind to unlock the Earthen.
Found your light again.
Sort of. More like I stopped running from it. Before he died, my father wrote me a letter. He said that I had to fight for peace. I thought that I had to become him because the world still needed him. Because I still needed him. But taking up his sword only led to war and death. I made mistake after mistake. I felt
unworthy. Varian Rin was a fierce, proud warrior. I respected his strength. But you, Anduin, you have your own strength, greater than any sword.
I'm not my father. But he never expected me to be. That's why he wrote that letter. To remind me who I am. It was his final lesson. And his greatest gift.
It's a cool mount. Although it would be cool if I was actually grabbing the steering wheel. Pretty sure there will be some kind of teleport thing here as well. Maybe another earthen teleporter or a portal. But this really looks like it. Yeah, no campaign here left. So for now, we have completed everything that was possible to complete in the main campaign, and now we can do side stuff. It's been quite a wild ride these past 2 weeks since The War Within released. Or was it? No, it was the past 2 weeks, wasn't it? Or 1.5. This is not the embassy. Here is the embassy. Now we can see what we need to unlock the Earthen.
Of course. Right away.
Iron Dwarf? Gnome? Earthen. Here we go. Hey, we unlocked it. No more quests to do to unlock it. You have to do a gathering character within the Earthen. Okay, so yeah, we finally finished the main campaign of the War Within today. It was a very interesting campaign and a very enthralling story, I think, which I enjoyed very much. Learning about the Earthen after having been in contact or finding some bits of information of them here and there was really amazing. That we actually met Arathi was even more amazing. Because for the most time that World of Warcraft existed, the Arathi were pretty much non-existent. And in a few days, the first raid will open up. Nerub Palace. And with that, I'm sure there will also be some kind of addition to the main campaign to defeat Queen and Surek. And I'm really excited to see what happens after that. Especially with what happens with Xal'atath. That weird trinket Alaria shot and cracked, which Xal'atath was kinda feeding with energy from the Dark Belidar. That was a very old artifact that is deeply connected to the Void, if I remember correctly. And is I would say a very important thing for Xal'atath, so the fact that it's cracked now could influence all her upcoming plans. Now it's getting interesting what Xal'atath actually plans. Because the thing with World of Warcraft is we don't get everything released at the beginning. So like for Dragonflight here. We've got these 3 raids. The Vault of Incarnations, or the Vault of Incarnates was the first one with Razagath the Storm Eater, which we met in the Draktyr starting area. This one seemed like a very big boss enemy, but we actually defeated it in the first raid. Same with Queen and Surek here. And then more stuff happened with now Amorous the Shadowed Crucible, where kind of a revolution of the Draktyr happened. And the Primordial Dragons also going crazy. And then lastly we had Amir Drazil, where it all culminated in the fight against Firak the Blazing. Also like on the level with Razagath. Oh, you forgot something important. What did you forget, Fumo? And so in the next update that will happen with New releases, new main campaign. We will learn more about Zalatev's plans and... Oh, that you forgot, Fumo. Oh. I forgot that you forgot that. Or that you could do that. I got so many hits against my head, I forgot what I wanted to say. Where was I? Yeah, Zalatev plans. So we will probably see something else from the Nerubians. A new Shadow Rising, kinda. With probably the Void doing crazy stuff. And most likely there will also be kind of a new zone added here. Which also happened in Dragonflight. We got originally we got all of this, but the zones were kinda cut off here. You couldn't enter beyond into this. Then in the first big update we got the Zaralek Caverns with a new raid here. And then in the second update we got this zone with Amir Drazil. Oh, that's cool, I didn't know there was a boat to Gilneas here. And the Emerald Dream as well. So in the next update we will probably see a new zone added to this map. Which is still gonna be a few months into going. Probably not gonna see that this year. But it's probably or most likely getting very interesting. And with that, I think I'm gonna end stream for today. For next week, I'm gonna play a bit less World of Warcraft. And a bit of Satisfactory after the 1.0 update happened. And maybe one other game as well. I'll have to see. So we will most likely see each other again tomorrow in a new stream. And until then, have a good day or night wherever you might be. And see you tomorrow. Bye bye. Thank you for being around, Fumo.